Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a story time. I know that some people here on YouTube get a lot of hate for doing story times because they say, oh, it's fake, oh, it's made up, blah 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 blah. Since this is my first story time on my channel on ever, I'm going to be doing a little pledge to you guys. I, Zenayda Cano, swear to never lie on a story time video. I will give nothing but the truth, only the truth. Maybe, perhaps, I may exaggerate a little bit, but I will always let you know if I exaggerate. So without further ado, let's just get right on to the story time. Get your rug, sit crisscross applesauce, and let's get on with it. So this story time actually happened recently. It happened yesterday, actually. So if you haven't seen the title, the awkwardest cab taxi driver ever. Here where I live, we don't have Ubers, or at least I don't think we have Ubers, or I don't think people use Uber here. We use the regular taxi. Where I live, we have two taxis. We have the yellow cab and we have the Spanish cab. Spanish cab usually costs less than the yellow cab, and that's usually what I use, the Spanish cab. This particular day, I decided to use the yellow cab. Now, while I was waiting for this cab and while I was calling, I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if something happens to me? Thinking back to all those YouTube videos I'd seen about the Uber drivers, taxi drivers, all that, and I'm just like, that could happen to me right now. So having that in mind, I'm just like, something better not happen to me, or I will literally
freak out.
I called for a taxi, cab, whatever you want to call it. When I called, they were being so rude to me. And I know what you guys are thinking, that should have popped something in my head, but I had to get home somehow. I call.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, can I get a taxi?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in bleep 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 bleep.
Okay, what's your phone number?
Oh, hold on, I don't know it yet. Hold on, can you wait? I'll get it right now. For my phone number, and I said, oh, can you wait? Because I just got this phone, and my mom just recently connected it, so I didn't know my freaking number. I didn't have it. I didn't learn it, so my friend was there, and you know, I was just like, oh, can you give me my number real quick? And then the man says to me,
well, I don't have time for this. You can get your number, and then you can give me a call back.
I was being so very, very nice to this guy. I'm not gonna beg no one to give me a ride. I can walk if I have to. But it was really dark outside, so I wasn't gonna do that. So I was being very nice to this man on the phone, and he hung up on me. I was like,
oh, hell no.
So I'm like, hey, let's call my friend Patricia. Hey Patricia, can you give me my phone number? Can you like give it to me right now so that I can call this man back, this rude ass man back, and I can give him my number and shit. And she gave me her phone that had my contact in it, so I saw my number right there, and I was dialing the number. I was mad, so being the girl that I am, I gave him attitude back. Hello, yellow cab. Hi, can I get a taxi to this address? My phone number is blah blah blah. My name is Zenayda. They need your name. I was like, pa 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 pa.
I was like, pa 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 pa.
I give this man the information. He's like,
sorry, can you repeat your number one more time?
Number is, and I was speaking it so slow that so this man could know that I was kind of like offending him in a way. So you know, I was like throwing shade, and he's just like,
okay, your car will be there in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, bye. I hung up on that man quicker than me eating Burger King. So knowing that this man was rude to me, I was prepared. I was like, I know that whoever's gonna pick me up or whatever's gonna happen to me, I know that something's about to go down. I knew it in my head. I grabbed my stuff. I was like, because I was sleeping over at Patricia's house, I grabbed my backpack, put in all my shoes, all my clothes, all my everything. I put it in my backpack, I put it around my back, and she was like, wait, aren't you gonna like chillax first? Like, the cab's not gonna be here. Patricia, no. You think he's gonna come take his sweet time? No, boo. I gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom then. And then she's like, okay, that's fine. So I went to the bathroom. I did my business. Let me tell you guys, it took less than 1 or 2 minutes. I promise you. I heard beeping, like beeping. In my head, I was like, see? I told you. I was running downstairs. After I got down and the person in the car saw me walking towards him, I was just like taking my sweet time because I was like, ain't nobody gonna beep at me all crazy. Baby! Small talk for me, like, I don't mind it. I like talking to people. I do love it, and I don't hate small talk. I'm not against it, and I don't like to be rude to people. So obviously I said hi. I was like, hi. He said this flirtatious hi. He was like, oh, hi. He was like, hi, how are you? I said, I'm good, thank you. How are you? He said, I'm doing wonderful. So where are you heading? I was like, oh, I'm going to bleep. First of all, I didn't know where that address was. I told him my address. He didn't know where it was. He was like, where is that? Don't you have a GPS? He was like, oh, is it by insert farthest place from my house here? So I was like, no. It's I'll lead the way if you want. And he was like, all right, that's fine. He was flirting with me on the whole ride there. He was like, what's your name? I was like, my name's Zenayda. And I told him my name because I knew that the cab had my name either way. And he was like, oh, that's a beautiful name. I was like, thank you. He was just asking me all these personal questions. He's like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? I said, yes, I have a boyfriend. And he says, oh, are you married? Any kids? I was like, no, I'm not married yet. No, I don't have any kids. He probably thought I was in my 30s, 20s, something. It was dark, okay? I couldn't even recognize his face. And he was just flirting with me the whole ride there. And when he asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I said, yes, I do, he was like, oh, he's a very lucky man. He's just very lucky. Like, whew, he's lucky. So, you guys aren't married. You guys don't have kids, right? And I was like, no, we don't have kids. We're not married. He was like, you need to tell him that you guys need to get married because you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and any man would be lucky to have you. Even I'd be lucky to have you. Like, he needs to put a ring on it ASAP, and if he doesn't, then I'm gonna do it myself. And this is where I was like, okay. After he said like, oh, I would marry you, I just stayed quiet the whole ride there. Basically, I was just like giving him short answers. I didn't want to be rude because, you know, this man could take me wherever he wants and lock the doors or something. And the worst thing about cab drivers, taxi, Uber, whatever, is that they have your address, they have your number. So anything you do, they have your information. You know what I mean? It was just like, you know, I have a lot of money. I'm gonna be a lawyer. I'm gonna have so much money. I go to college. He mentioned like the most like highest college, and I was like, so why are you a taxi driver? He was just making himself seem so fly. He was like, you should come with me. I got money. I can spoil you. Like, a girl like you needs a real man, not that boyfriend of yours who won't even marry you. Like, if you were mine, I'd marry you the first day. Why? Because you're just beautiful. I would never let you go. After all those compliments later, we got to my house. I didn't have the money with me. My mom was gonna give me the money for the cab, so my cousin came down with the money, and he was like, oh, that's your kid? I was like, no, that's my cousin. I told you I don't have kids. Oh my god. And he was like, oh, alright, cool. Gave him the money. He was like, thank you very much. And he winked at me. He freaking winked at me, y'all. He was taking so long to give me my change. My change was literally $4. $4. And he gave me $1 extra. If you would marry me the first day that you met me, you would only give me $1. Why not? You got so much money, right? Why not give me $20, right? If you got so much money, then give me more. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. But, you know, he gave me an extra $1. And when he gave me my change, he held it. Like, he wanted to have one of those soap opera moments where you grab something and you guys both touch hands and you're just like... That wasn't happening with me, boo-boo. That wasn't happening with me. So he gave me my change. I grabbed it. I was like, thank you. And then he was like, you're welcome. And he was just grilling me non-stop. Even when I got off the ride, he was staring at me. It was just not okay. And I was just so awkward. I was just like, no. To top it all off, as I went inside, I peeked out my window. He didn't leave. He was still outside. He was still outside. Where I live. He knows my phone number. Hooray! So far, I haven't got any texts or calls from this guy, and I was just really freaked out of what this thing was happening, but it just freaked me out so bad. But like I said, guys, this video is all true. I might have exaggerated a little bit, but I did mention when I exaggerated. Hope you guys liked that video, and I'm glad that I'm safe. If you're glad that I'm safe, please give me this thumbs up, guys. Please subscribe to see further videos, and leave a comment down below of any video suggestions you guys want to see, and also leave a comment down below what you would do in this situation if this guy would have done this to you. And I know that some people might say, oh, you probably were dressing provocative, or you're just so beautiful, so why wouldn't, like, it's not his fault. Guys, things like this is very serious, and even if a girl was drop dead beautiful and had like something provocative to show the guy, that is never an excuse for a guy's dog-like behavior. A man should respect a woman no matter what, and even if she dresses provocative or anything, a woman never deserves it. Plus, I was wearing a big ass coat. I was not looking cute, alright? I was not looking cute. So peace.